The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks and starting on the first one. This is what Mark Twain had to say on The Secret of Getting Ahead. So we all have discussed about creating your to-do lists and getting started by setting smart goals. And once you have started that, once you've taken the first baby step towards a journey, how do you get ahead further? What do you do after you get started? Well, that's what we're going to discuss in today's episode of Urban Nirvana, where we find peace in the times of chaos. This is your host, Deepak Chhabria. So when you get started on any task, any project, any deliverable, any assignment per se, you do it, and the only way to complete it successfully is that you keep working on it. Once you keep working on it, once you're consistent at it, it just shows that you're eligible for the next level. So if you want to get ahead, complete the tasks at hand, complete those things, and be consistent at those, and show up on time always. Show up on time for the projects, show up on time for the assignments, and be consistent with them. And yeah, you say that you're consistent and you deliver your assignments on time. What next? What else can I do to stand out? Point number 2, add value. Whenever you do anything, don't just do just for the sake of doing it. You have been given an opportunity or being compensated for something, and it is your responsibility. Then it becomes our responsibility to add value to our customers, or to the people we work for, or for the people we do the things we do, right? So you can apply this for anything in your life, even on your personal aspects or your professional aspects. Just add value in their lives. And when someone finds value in your work or in your relationships, they value you. Simple as that. Now you ask yourself, when someone adds some value to you, when someone adds value for you, what do? You respect them, you value them, and you make sure that they are around you all the time, right? So that's that. Sorry for that. And what do you do after you add value? Point number 3, find the right places where your value addition is valued. For example, if you're working on an assignment, something which is related to serving the needs of cold places, don't sell them in hot places. So I think that says more of it. I think that sums it all. Just invest your things in the right places, right? Where it is valued and where it is needed. Fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps where you see an opportunity, where something is missing. That's where you need to focus on. So find the right places. So that's point number 3. And point number 4 is a very important point which many people fail to understand. Many people, even many of us, knowingly or unknowingly, we keep expecting a lot and a lot without even giving properly anything, without even giving any value or anything to it. So for example, you might think that, okay, I'm working on this assignment, unless and until that the professor or teacher gives me an A, I will not work on the assignment, or if I'm not being paid enough, I will not work enough for this. But here's the thing, when you approach your work, your assignments, your relationships, your projects with that kind of attitude, you're going to lose it. It's the hard truth, but you're going to lose it, because when you do anything with that attitude, it's not going to get you anywhere, because people will see that you do not respect their work, or do not respect them, or you do not respect the opportunity being given to you, and they just will not think twice before giving it to anyone else. right? So be grateful, give before you get, and just keep it imparted in your subconscious that you need to keep giving before you get anything. So yes, don't expect results immediately, but focus on the things, focus on giving, focus on adding value, and people will respect you for that. And the next point, this relates to this one, is that you need to be patient. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. The tortoise was slow and the tortoise was steady, and it did not go after the results. It just wanted to complete the race. So same way, just focus on completing or focus on adding value and stuff, so it will get you to places. Be confident and don't give up. Have faith in yourself and have faith in what you're doing, because one day it will pay off. It will pay off, and yes, it will pay off. And don't be the rabbit in the tortoise on the rabbit story. Don't just say that, okay, it's gonna get done, and just go back and sleep until the deadlines are coming or before it's too late. It is never too late, but why give an opportunity to wait for another opportunity, right? And the next point is associate with the right people. Associate with the right kind of people who will also add value to your life. And what the right people, I mean like-minded people who share the same vision, or just people who give you high energy, in whose company you feel that high energies, right? So this opens up your mind to a lot of things and to so many ideas and stuff, and collaborate with them. And when you work with someone, make sure that you're adding value. When you want to get something out of someone, make sure that you're adding some value, and it's always a fair exchange. For example, these days we see many artists, or when we see so here's the thing: when there's something on a large scale coming up, we don't mind paying and getting it, but when our friends who are experts at something, we just expect out of them, saying that we just use our friendship or bond to get something done out of it in exchange for nothing. You just say, hey, you're my friend now, will you not do this for me? Support them and they may respect you, right? So when the next time when you want something done, make sure there's an equal value exchange between you both, because if you want to get, there's nothing going to be left for you to keep, because that will create a need for you always, and you're never going to be satisfied with it. But once you start giving in exchange for getting, you will be more satisfied. Think about it, right? And the last point, last but not the least, last and the most important point, I saved this for the last. It's because it is the most important, and focus on building yourself as a brand, and people will value your work automatically. Once you are a brand, once people see you, the qualities of you in your work, your assignments, your relationships, they will not doubt, or they will not second guess before giving anything to you. They'll automatically say, okay, this person is the right person for this thing, and without any second guesses, they will come to you for it. They will value you, they will respect you, and that's how you attract more and more positive vibes into your life. Once you focus on building yourself as a brand. Yes, as Iron Man said in his movie or in comics, that you can take away my toys, you can take away my costumes and everything, but one thing you cannot take away from me is that I am Iron Man. So similarly, people can take away your work that you've done, people can take away the relationships you've built, people can take away a lot of things from you, but one thing people cannot take away from you is you. Your talent, your values, your principles, your traditions, the way you work, the way you think, the way you walk, the way you talk. All that. When people see all that in you, when people know that you're a person who is trustworthy, in spite of getting everything being taken away from you, people will still value you because you are you. Food for thought. Build yourself as a brand and give before you get. Add value to people's lives and build yourself as a brand. So the next time you do anything that comes in your way, be selfless and finish whatever is given to you without expecting anything in return, but with the pure thought of adding value to people's lives. And once you start giving, you experience joy, and once you experience joy, you are happy, and we all want everyone to be happy. That's it. That's it, guys. Keep smiling, be happy, and I'm excited to see my listeners building a brand for themselves by being themselves as a brand. So yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you again next week, and as always, let me know for anything and keep sharing my podcasts to people you think you can add value to by sharing this podcast. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. This is Deepak Shabria signing off from Urban Nirvana, finding peace in the times of chaos. Ciao.